Welcome back to some Agents of Yesterday Star Trek Online. Uh, Today we're still doing the 23rd century character. We're going to be doing Tangled Webs. Basically, the timeline has been disrupted and the Federation stands on the brink of war. It's up to you to restore history no matter the cost. So let's go ahead and give this a go.
Things are heating up with the Tholians. Monitor stations are detecting large fleet movements toward Federation space, and they're refusing all of our diplomatic hails. We're doing all we can to prevent a war, but it's not looking good. I want you to join a task force I'm assembling. If this goes south, I want my best people on the front line when it does.
Okay. Head to the Proto Nebula to assist Starfleet with the Tholians. And it looks like our rewards for this is going to be some experience, consoles, a phaser beam, basically round out of our starter ship here for weapons and stuff. So, and it looks like we're going to get a nice little chunk of dilithium, which is always very appreciated.
Stay safe out there.
Daniels should say
The Federation
something.
shouldn't be having significant issues with the Tholians at this point in time. I've been scanning the timeline and I think I've found the problem. 2 years ago, a Tholian colonial fleet was destroyed. The Tholians blamed the Federation, and increasing hostilities have ultimately led us here. This is something I'll need your help to correct.
Okay. So basically, it said it was when this one starts. It says they're gonna.
I've pinpointed the incident in question, setting temporal transponder back 2 years. We need to correct the timeline during the Defiance encounter with the Tholians.
Okay, you done? Cool. Basically, from when you first do it, it says send you to the Proto Nebula. But basically, in this playthrough, there is no Proto Nebula, here. So, basically, Daniel redirects us to this unsurveyed territory, and we come down here. So, but that's basically it. We're gonna go ahead and let's see, Murasaki 242 is one several stellar bodies and is part of the quadrant. It is home to a Proto Nebula of interest to the Science Division of Starfleet. Intel suggests it is also of interest to Tholians for reasons unknown. So, okay. Well, now we know. That's the Proto Nebula. It's just in this region. So, give this a start. I love that intro. Those new effects.
We've arrived in 2268, and not a moment too soon. The Nakul are clearly out for blood. Tholians are quite xenophobic. They may feel the Federation is part of the problem here.
We've got to convince them otherwise, Daniels.
We're being hailed by the Defiant. I'll remind you that our orders forbid us from telling them anything specific about the situation. I recommend deflecting their questions until the situation here is resolved.
Agreed. Put them on screen.
Good to see you. We're in a real tight spot here. The Tholians were taking a serious beating when we reached the system, and the other ships opened fire on us the minute we dropped out of warp. Mind lending us a hand until we figure out what's going on?
Sure thing, Captain. Let's save Tholians while we still can.
This was a Tholian colony fleet.
See if you can take a little pressure off. We need to firm up our shields.
Alert, warp, core breach imminent. Attempt.
The aliens have disabled the Tholian flagship. She's in trouble.
Sir, if the Nakul kill the Queen, an entire Tholian bloodline will be wiped out.
Ship integrity compromised.
Enemy boarding parties are beaming to the Tholian flagship.
Destroy the aliens. Defend the Queen.
Estimated Tholian casualties are in the thousands.
Vengeance. Vengeance for the children.
don't suppose you have any idea what's going on here. There's nothing on these aliens in our computers or why they'd attack the Tholians, or us for that matter.
You know, I always say it's classified, or this one. I'm going to try this one right now. I need you to, on Overwatch, Overwatch, more of those aliens could show up.
All right, do what you need to do. We'll talk about all of this when the shooting stops. Deal?
Deal. Stay safe, Captain.
I know it doesn't feel great keeping information from the Defiance crew, but believe me, it's for the best. I'll monitor the situation here while you assist the Tholians. Do what you can to save them. Good luck.
Prepare for departure. There's 5 of us? Oh, that's right. I didn't accept the last guy onto my crew. Interesting. So it just threw one in. Give it a shot.
I've found appropriate transport coordinates on the Tholian flagship. Hopefully you can convince them that we're not at fault here. If the Tholians go to war with the Federation now, it would be devastating on a galactic scale.
And keep an eye on things, Daniels. Let me know if anything changes. Since you show the interior of the Tholian ship is too hot for us, we'll need to put on EV suits before going there. Understood. EV suits for everyone. Inventory. So, it's weird. I don't know how to put one on. Security officer, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, see, security. Interesting. I'm really curious to try this out. Okie dokie. That's it. And everyone on the transport pad, and then boom. Beam to the... Oh, security put his on. Neat. Be cool, Captain. We're ready to go when you are. And close that, and beam to the Tholian ship. See if everyone beams over this time. Got some issues where not everyone beams over.
Reading only a few Tholian life signs.
No, that's everyone. Awesome.
I'm detecting numerous Nakul life signs, and more are on the way. Nakul reinforcements are on their way to your position. Stay alert.
This Tholian went down fighting. Multiple combat injuries have been detected, all from plasma weaponry favored by the Nakul strike teams. The kill shot was fired into his thoraxes at point blank range. Man. Not good.
The power levels on the flagship just spiked. Something's wrong. I doubt the Tholians are to blame.
fix. Lieutenant, the Nicole have triggered the ship's self-destruct sequence. We've got to shut that down and fast. Lieutenant, the Nicole triggered let's shut it down fast. I know. We already went over this. Slowing me down. Okay. And let's go to what's highlighted. What's the next one? It's way over here. Consoles like pop out. Very
Energy readings on the flagship are returning to
unique.
normal. Whatever you did, we stopped the ship from detonating, but they're not cool. They've killed Tholian colonists and even hatchlings ruthlessly. What they've done here is an atrocity.
Our work's not finished yet.
The last remaining Tholians are close to your position, and more Nakul are on their way. I'd hurry if I were you.
Humanoid command unit. Why did you kill your kind? This is irrational. Explain.
We are not of the Nicole. We're from the United Federation of Planets.
Federation, Nakul. All humanoids are the same. Chaotic, irrational, peaceful, then not. Warring, then you leave.
We're not the same as the Nicole Majesty. We are not your enemy. To your eyes, we're all humanoids, but we are not of the same mind.
Those you call Nakul killed our people, our children. All are dead. Our sisters must know. Leave now, Federation. Leave us to our final task.
What can we do to help? We fought the Nicole. We came to save you.
You cannot help us. Too late. The hatchlings slaughtered. The colonists lost. Nothing can help in the face of this terror. We must send our message. Others will come. Leave now.
We've got enemy ships on an intercept course, including a dreadnought. We won't last long against a force like that.
Understood.
Continue to fight Nakul. Keep them from us while we contact our sisters. If you speak truly, you will not betray us.
We won't let you down. Send the message quickly, Majesty. We won't let you down. We'll go with don't let you down. Better go to PXP. Better get back to the PXP before the Nicole Dreadnought comes into range. Beam us up.
I've been monitoring the Tholian Queen's progress. She hasn't been able to send the signal to her people. Orders?
We'll protect her while she works, Daniels. That message must go out.
Let's have a little chat. What's the situation here? Where did those alien ships come from? I'd like some straight answers for a change.
Look, Cap, my orders need to know, and
And I don't need to know, right? I read you, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. That big
Okay.
alien ship is still heading our way. Let's focus on that.
sounds like a plan, Captain. Push your XP out.
Here they come. We just lost our engines. It'll take a while for my chief engineer to work a few miracles. That dreadnought is coming in fast. My engineers are gonna need time. A lot more time. More ships inbound to our location. The alien dreadnought is concentrating fire on the Tholian flagship.
Okay. As you know, early ships, man, there's not much you can do. Oh, I forgot to upgrade my stuff. No wonder. That's gonna play an effect on it. See, never threw this stuff on here. That's sure that will help. Yep, that'll help. Let's do that. Let's do exactly that.
Federation, you have proven you are different. Rational. This pleases us. We have sent word to our sisters. The Naku will pay. The Federation will not. Now, vengeance for the slaughter of a generation. Vengeance for our children.
Okay.
The Queen's message has been sent through subspace and... Yes! The timeline's correcting itself. Good work. Now, we just need to help with... Oh no. The Queen is going to full impulse. She's gonna ram the not cool dreadnought!
Okay, evasive maneuvers. Pressure XP to Defiant. Get out of there. It's interesting how their tech hasn't changed at all.
Our engines are still down! We can't escape!
Sorry. Scanning. I can't tell if there are life signs over there or not. Defiant appears to be phasing in and out of local space-time. The interaction of the Nakul chronal energies with the protonebula has made this area of space very unstable and prone to rifts into other dimensions. Okay. We might be able to get a lock onto their crew with the computer's assistance and perform an emergency beam out, but we'll need to act fast.
No. I'm afraid that this is their fate. This is one of the hardest things about being a temporal agent. We can only make the changes we have to make, not the ones we want to make.
Okay. There has to be something we can do here, Daniels.
I'm afraid there's not. History states that the Defiant went missing, only to be found here weeks later by the Enterprise. Though they're lost, we now know that they played an important role in keeping the Federation safe, in protecting the timeline. For what it's worth, I will be sure their heroism is included in my report. The Tholians will remember this as well. This encounter may lead them to be more inward-focused, avoiding conflicts with the Federation. For the time being. At the very least, they will know that it wasn't the Federation that was responsible for the destruction of their colony complex.
Okay. See to it that you do. Let history never forget the name Defiant. All decks are reporting in, Captain. We're ready to return to our own time on your order. Make it so. No, not yet. You fly by the Defiant here. Proper send off. Proper send off. Okay. Make it so. Okie dokie. Ryan Sector. Episodes. Okie dokie. Now, Tangled Webs. Hail.
Captain Archer had similar concerns when I worked with him. We often disagreed, but in the end, we were able to work past our differences and do the right thing. I hope you and I can do the same. Leaving Defiant to her fate was a hard choice, but it saved untold billions of lives. That has to count for something.
Okay. And looks like our rewards here are experience, science console, updated phasers, and some things. So we're going to go ahead and accept that. And resolve Tangled Webs. So go ahead and check this out. And that's it. So next one we got here is the Battle of Caleb 4. I'm going to take a second here and let's see. Yeah, possibly go back to Earth Space Dock real quick and grab a few things, and then I'm gonna go do the Battle of Caleb 4. Well, thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna play the. I'm gonna try to play the last episode here, the Battle of Caleb 4, in a few minutes. If you've got any, questions, or if you got any feedback on the live streams I'm trying to set up here for the Agents of Yesterday, I'm gonna try to do this, whole character from beginning to end, and with every episode being recorded live, just so I can get done quickly. So. But yeah, if you got any feedback for me, leave it for me. Got any questions, put it in the comments below. And Lord willing, I will see y'all next time.